please welcome Mallory Kassoy. Hi! We're called the Grocery. And that's what Perri forgot, but that's okay. Hey everyone, thank you Perri. I'm so excited to be here. I was actually supposed to go on a date before this. But he didn't show up. I know. So while everyone else is doing stand-up comedy, I am doing stood-up comedy. Oh boy, that was just a joke. The last date I went on was in 2007. A boy took me to see the most romantic movie of the summer, the Simpsons movie. And my mom came to pick me up after the movie because we were not old enough to drive. And she said, so how was the movie? And he said, well, parts of it were inappropriate. And I decided that if that's what dating was going to be like, I didn't want any part of it. Despite not having dated a whole lot, I did have a boyfriend in college, but I had him for a very short period of time, so short, in fact, that I kind of consider him my free trial boyfriend. So I didn't get any of the premium features like commitment or like an orgasm. But while we were dating, he did ask me if we could have sex, and I was like, yeah, I'm down. I'm down to clown. Which is a truly deranged thing to say in any context, but specifically this one. And then 2 years after we had broken up, we were both enrolled in a clown class. And then he dropped out. So, in the end, it was he who was not down to clown. Do you guys like impressions? Yeah! Okay, don't get too excited. I only have one. This is an impression of a hungry plant. A hungry plant? You got it? Okay. Ooh, I'm pretty hungry. I had a light lunch. That was a joke about photosynthesis. Thank you. Speaking of plants, I have recently decided that I'm only going to buy weed from female weed dealers. I like to support women in STEM. My roommates and I recently decided that we each get one big thing in the living room. So one of my roommates has her bike, my other roommate has his upright bass, and I have my ego. I'm from Ohio, but I did have to leave Ohio immediately and permanently when a guy I went to high school with tried to convince me that Black Swan was a chick flick. I think he maybe thought that he thought that chick flicks were just a movie with a woman in it. In which case, yeah, it's a great chick flick. I liked growing up in Ohio for a lot of reasons, one of which being that my dad was my dentist. And I say that hesitantly because part of me thinks that wasn't allowed. But I always liked going into his office because I was always treated like royalty. One time the hygienist said to me, "You always have such a manageable amount of tartar." And I was like, you say that to everyone. But I knew that she didn't. Because I was the reigning princess of the Central Ohio Pediatric Dentistry Empire. Yes. My parents were very supportive of me growing up, but I do wish they had supported one specific dream a little bit more. When I was growing up, I wanted to be what a lot of girls wanted to be when they grew up. I wanted to be a locksmith. And did someone just say Jesus? Jesus. If my parents had supported that dream a little bit more, they would have a daughter with a practical and a timeless trade, as opposed to me, whose self-appointed job title is freelance caterer. My mom especially was very, very supportive. She said that, I could be whatever I wanted to be. I could love whoever I wanted to love, man, woman, any gender, Jew, Gentile, someone who's related to me. My mom tried to set me up with one of my cousins. And that's not entirely true, but my mom's first cousin did try to set me up with her grandson. So that's technically still kind of a cousin. So we were going to this family bat mitzvah, and my mom was like, my cousin Marcy wants you to meet her grandson. And I was like, great, someone who's related to me. And she said, well, apparently his name's Michael, he's 27, he's an engineer, and he lives in Baltimore. And I was like, cool, a cousin. And we got to this bat mitzvah, and we saw Marcy, and she was like, I couldn't get Michael to drive in, I'm sorry we couldn't make a match this time. And I was like, that's okay, we're related. But I didn't know exactly how we were related, so I went on Google and I searched my mom's first cousin's grandson is my, and the result was just future husband.